I mean, so I don't. So Cody kind of curates the Asperger detective episodes, but this motherfucker has been killing it.
This motherfucker.
I don't know if I'm hearing him out of order or what.
Are you listening to the Patreon episodes?
It could be. Maybe she subscribed to the Patreon, but dude, he went off on this thing.
What's it actually called? It's not called Asperger.
It's called Cold Case Murder Mysteries.
Cold Case Murder Mysteries. I want to say his name is Ryan Krause.
It is.
Okay. I mean, he's like, first of all, he did, I don't know if he did it recently or if it was just there and I didn't know it, but he did the Kanika Powell mystery, like, which is that young lady that I talked about who, when we had the red-handed girls on and I was saying, like, I don't understand why this thing, it's just like so crazy that she was, these more than one guy was like trying to kill her and just kill her. But he really like laid it to rest for me.
What did he say?
He pinned it on this like guy that was active at that time before going to jail. And he was like a sloppy pseudo serial killer who did run with a gang, who kind of like had people doing his bidding. And he was a UPS guy that was like, he frequently used friends to do like these hold up jobs where they'd pretend to deliver a package and then go in the thing and like all this stuff. And he was doing like rapes and murders weren't beyond him. And he ended up in prison sometime after this happened, but he was just like, it's that guy. And he didn't get caught for that. And then he went to prison for other shit and he's in prison now. And I was like, oh, that makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Because it just seemed like, and also it was like the key thing about it was that the thing that was scary to me was that the end of the story is that she comes home from doing her errands and whoever was trying to get into her apartment all of a sudden shoots her in her apartment building's vestibule and just runs away. But it's like, oh, no, but this is a person that's really stupid and that spent weeks trying to get into her apartment. And it was like very clear from the behaviors. He kind of laid it out. He was like, this person wanted in her apartment and used all the dumbest ways to try to get into her apartment. And then out of absolute frustration, just like waited there and probably pulled a gun on her as she came home. And she was military and savvy and was no way she was going to comply. And then there was a struggle or something and she started screaming and he couldn't control the situation. So he shot her so she couldn't be a witness and ran off. And that's why it was like, but that's the thing that was really freaking me out because it's like, well, if it wasn't about assaulting her and it wasn't about robbing her, it was like this whole thing was a coordinated attempt to kill one woman and no one's investigating it. But it was like, nah, it was a sloppy, it was the same kind of criminal that we're all in danger of all the time. Like I was able to file it now. Thank you, Asperger detective.
He's great. Is it normal for this true crime stuff for a guy to have just like a really concrete laid out theory that he supports with several, I don't
know. No, I mean, he's like Columbo.
That's what's cool about it is because like, I don't really like true crime necessarily. I mean, I don't hate it or whatever. I just don't engage in a lot, but like, he's just like, he's like, here's the crime and here's why this person did it who's not proven guilty, but I'm just going out on a limb and saying I believe in it. And it's just crazy because it's like, I don't know if he's right or whatever. And sometimes you don't know if he's right, but other times it's just like, oh man, this guy's just like, they should give him a medal or something. Definitely look these people up. But, I don't think a lot of them, anyway, it's just very interesting.
Then he also does these like little things once in a while. And like you said, sometimes he does it badly, aggravatingly or mysteriously. But then boy, I heard a couple where he's like, nailing it, and one of them was like the Kessie, I don't know, last name Kessie. I think that was like this woman who stabbed her kids and then tried to pretend like someone came in her house and did it, and it just at the end of his of some of his episodes, he just goes, and that's about it, and that's why she stabbed her 2 children, but the reason why she did that is because of the same reason we do anything.
Right.
Because she's afraid of dying, afraid of being alone. She can't stand the idea that her few stolen moments on this planet are precursors to an infinity of darkness after gaining only a brief glimpse of temporary fleeting light. She's worried She's a sentient mammal like the rest of us. She doesn't know. Should she lose weight? Should she gain weight? Is she doing it wrong? Did she get the right car? He'll do like these crazy like George Carlin meets Bukowski, like fucking Henry Miller, like monologues that aren't really that forced. He's like really like, I'm like, go Aspie beat poet. Like he really does it right. I mean, it's
Asperger detective.
I almost woke Cody up. I'm like, you gotta rewind and listen to this guy. He's like laying it down, really laid it down.